When people sit there and say like, "Hey, oh, Rick, you was in the military," I'm like, "No, oh fuck, I was there for 5 days, and they told me, hey, you're gonna be going hold over, you're gonna be going home,' and I waited another 40 days there."
I ain't gonna cap though. Holdovers was smashing all the chicks, bro.
I had sex when I was a holdover.
Holdovers was smashing.
I did.
All the chicks.
I did.
Because you, as a holdover, you had your own area where nobody gonna come over there.
No one came over there. And
nobody was
the
coming
drill
over
sergeants
there,
didn't fuck with you unless they needed you for something.
They was over there I used to be jealous.
We used to sit in the laundry room with the females and just sit there and chill.
To chicks.
Yeah, they don't give a shit because they know you're going home. They don't care.
Look, I'm gonna give you the story. Full disclosure, wild story. Okay, for my basic training. No, this is for my what's after basic training.
AIT.
AIT. So my AIT, right? So, so I'm still young, right? 18. I probably only had sex with maybe like two different girls, maybe 3 max. Like I mean, I had just started, getting into my own, what I'm saying, developing my own special moves, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. So, and what's crazy is, and hey, look, you know what? Let me rewind this because I have to tell this story first. This is embarrassing of a story, right? So before I met my one of my prominent girlfriends, she was like the girl of the school, right? I met this chick. And she had been hitting on me, because I was starting to become a young man. I started getting a little swaggy. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you get that puberty. When I didn't even confident, it was like I started to become a person where it was like, oh, that nigga kind of fun. Like one of those. Because before that, I was just a class clown. I would be too goofy. And then I started kind of slowing it down a little bit. I'd crack jokes. And then be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I had a little bit of swag about me. So
that's how I felt when I started growing facial hair.
Right, which like a couple years ago, right? So
it was actually last year.
That's how I'm about to say this.
I had this facial hair for a whole year.
So this chick, right? And she stayed in my neighborhood, right? This is back then. Shout out to you if you remember. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure she told other people before, but
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna let hit with the I mean. So I'm gonna let the whole world know. So you don't have to be talking about this shit no more. I don't know if she is. She probably doesn't know who I am no more. No, she knows who I am, but probably hasn't brought the story in a while. Okay. So she like, yo, we should link up, right? And so we link up. Now keep in mind, I ain't never did it before. I'm still like, I had to be like, almost 17, 16 and a half, something like that. Mm-hmm. So she come to my cousin's crib and like, yo, I'm like, you want to go in the back? Because I'm, fam, in my opinion, I'm thinking she going to walk me through the process, because nigga, my shit just like ready, nigga. It was before we even got the clothes off, nigga. My shit was just like, I don't get, like it was ready to go. So we get in the room. She gets naked. I'm naked. I didn't know where to put it at, my nigga.
I'm leaving, bro.
Bro, look, man. I didn't know where to put it at, my nigga. I was like trying to get up in, and I'm like, cause fam, I didn't know. I was like, I didn't even know really what I was looking at. So at the time, it was like when I was trying to, I was just like humping her. Butt naked, like as if you had clothes on. It's basically what it was.
See, I ain't gonna lie.
That's what kind of what.
No, because when I was growing up, going through puberty, I didn't know what the hell a fucking vagina was.
That's what I'm saying,
I
bro.
thought girls just had buttholes. I'm not even gonna lie.
So you gotta keep in mind. I didn't know this because I hadn't had any experience. So she started telling people
you
that.
didn't watch porn?
At the time, no.
Okay, makes sense.
At the time,
because the first time I watched porn and I seen the hole, I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Mm-hmm.
I seen it and I was like, "That thing's ugly as shit. What is that?"
At the time, I really didn't. The reason why I didn't is because I was with my mom, right? And I I couldn't get away with watching some shit like that at my mom, at my mom's crib. I feel like she knew everything. So if I did that, she'll be like, over there jacking off to them videos. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do that. So she did it. She did that, and I thought she was gonna just, guide it in so we can get started. I just didn't know. And so, like, literally, luckily, a month later, I ended up getting with my high school sweetheart, and she was one of the most important chicks in the school. So when that rumor started going around, I had already smashed my, what's her name? You know what I'm saying? And so it kind of whitewashed it. But fam, I've never forgotten about that moment because I was like, I didn't know what to do.
See, I had a situation like the first time I ever masturbated and I nutted and it scared the shit out of me. I was in the shower. I didn't know what was happening. No, I'm serious because I was just masturbating. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. My body started tingling. Next thing you know, I just fucking shot one off and my knees broke and I fell in the shower. It scared the shit out of me. I was like 13, bro. I didn't know what the fuck happened. I was like, what the fuck just came out of my body?
Okay. Shit, man. I don't want to go through that straight.
I fell in the shower.
Look, fuck. Do I really want to expose this shit? This is bad.
When I say I fell, I was like this. What the fuck is that? And I was like,
put like this.
Knees buckled and I
put like this. I didn't know that I didn't know. Did you ever realize you were a nympho but learned way later? And
then
some shit clicked?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. 100%.
So check this out, right? I was the kid that was rubbing my dick against every corner in the house. I was that kid. My mom would be like, what the hell you gonna do on that table? Nothing, mom. Nutting in the drawers, fam. Just kidding.
I caught a kid masturbating next to me in home ec class one time.
But here's the thing, though. I didn't know how to masturbate. So I just rubbed it against shit. Like,
it was just sitting there banging doors.
I went, yeah, like rub against the doorknob. Oh, hey, I didn't know. Here's the thing, I didn't know that was, the shit. Like, so it got to a point where, like, I was like, man, I'm one of them creepy dudes. But so okay. Fam, look, it was wild for me because once again, I didn't know. So I didn't know you could jack off and get it out. I didn't know none of that stuff. So
we do some weird shit when we were kids. I don't give a fuck what man. So we did some weird shit at one point.
All this leads up to my AIT, right? I meet this chick. At the time, I thought she was crazy, crazy gorgeous, right? And she was bad to me at the time. And so, because, at the time, you're young, you ain't really experiencing women anyway like that anyway. So, fam, we have our first getaway weekend in AIT in one day. And people do not believe in this shit to me, but I'm telling you right now, it happened. I had sex with this girl like damn near 22 times in one day. We
Why?
spent the whole day fucking.
Why?
Because I wanted. I never not wanted. I wanted it over and over and over and over and over and over. I would take a 5-minute break max, and I'm back in there.
Makes sense.
So this all happened, right? This chick got crazy pregnant, bro. While I'm in AIT, when she got to her duty station, she was like, "Yo, I'm pregnant." I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, you fucking shot.
I was raw dogging the what?
What do you
Bro,
expect?
I was shooting the club up, my nigga.
Surprised you didn't fucking come out with quadruplets or some shit.
Fam, that was like the biggest scare for me because, I'm like, fam, this shit fire. Like, I'm just gonna keep going. And people will always argue me, you ain't no way you did 20. Fam, I promise you to this day, that shit was like 20 something times, bro. Like after like 10 or 15, I'm like, hey yo, this is kind of crazy. My nigga like, oh, it was still ready to go, fam.
I think the dumbest shit I ever did as a kid when I first started trying to.
I don't think I really was a kid. It was 18, kind of adult at that point, right?
No, this was classified. This is when I knew, like, growing up when I was older and I started looking back at myself, I was like, I was a fucking idiot.
Okay.
When I masturbated and I was looking up shit, I was like, man, like, what do you masturbate with? Lotion, baby oil?
Okay.
I seen baby oil. I was like, fuck. I don't think we got baby oil. And I was going around the house.
You bet I ain't got no Crisco oil.
Yeah, vegetable oil. I didn't know.
Hold on. You jacked off with vegetable oil.
Yeah, when I was like 13.
Was it fire though?
It was, hey.
Oh, fire! Was it like lube or what?
Hey, it was wet.
What?
Wet. Fucking wet. I'm talking about the wettest shit I ever had in my life, man. But it'll stain the shit out of your clothes though if you had a shirt.
So you gotta get butt naked to do it.
If you don't, hey, my mom used to question me, why is there fucking like big ass stains in your shirt?
Hold on, so basically if you use the vegetable oil, you gotta have an area cleared off, and you gotta be butt ass naked.
Be sitting in a towel or something.
Well, because the towel will get fucked up too. So you gotta get in the tub and then get that shit.
Because if you don't
put the TV in the right angle.
I usually would sit in the bed, but then I started putting oil stains on the bed and shit. So I was like, man, I go to wash it. The stains are still there because you can't get.
So it sounds like you gotta have prepreration to do that one.
Well,
you can't just do it. You gotta have an area that's clear,
light
all
a candle,
that, and just.
But if
you do the right preparation, that shit gonna be fire. That's what it sounds like.
Man, yeah.
I
smell good, greasy too. Like you're hungry afterwards. Ready to eat something. Hey, I used to go to school with these big ass stains on the bottom of my shirt.
Bro.
What's on your shirt, man?
Bro, with vegetable, I've never once in my life heard that. Vegetable oil is crazy.
I seen baby oil. I was like, well, okay, I ain't got no baby oil, so next best thing, I guess.
I remember
surprised I didn't get like some kind of infection or something. As many times as I did it.
I will say this, right, and this just being we just letting all out. I remember one time I was rubbing one out because I remember I know how to jack on. I nutted I nutted in my drawers and it just sat there in my nigga. I was just smelling like nut for like a day. Just smelling like nut, my nigga. Told you. Didn't know what the fuck, because it smelled like activator, my nigga. Like,
yeah. Like I told you, there was a guy in my home ec class. He was just sitting there. I didn't know he was masturbating. All of a sudden,
in the class,
right? I'm talking about here. The table's like this wide. There's two people at our table. Jeez. I'm sitting there listening to the teacher because we're watching a movie, home ec movie. Lights are off and all that shit. All of a sudden, I look over him. I thought he's in a hoodie.
Oh, the lights were off.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that then.
Look, he has his hoodie over his head. And I look over and just see him like he's moving up and down. I was like, what the fuck is he doing?
Wait, but was he watching something or?
No. He was just in his own little world, just over there beating one off.
Now look, hear me out. I'm not gonna go crazy with it. I'm just saying. I remember vividly what them streets did to me. I don't know. Every time I say vividly, one of them bars coming from like Jay-Z. I remember when I was young and I was going through puberty, certain chicks that I had a crush on, it seemed like the world didn't matter. I wanted to, bro. I remember this one chick, right? This bitch had jaws of a animal. Like she would chew gum, like just like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? But she was gorgeous.
That's how I felt about a girl named Heather DePratt.
She was gorgeous though, and she's going on the bus, and she would like walk by me, and I'll be like, oh shit, nigga, I'm on the bus. Just
make you nervous.
Nigga couldn't breathe, and I remember how horny I was. I had to wait till everybody got the bus because my dick wouldn't go down. I'm a young kid. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So hey, back then, if you saw a chick that you thought was fun, nigga, it was bad, bro.
Man, what? See,
it was bad.
I was a freshman in high school and I seen her and I was like, her name was Heather DePratt. Mm-hmm. And I thought she was the most gorgeous thing to walk the earth. And like, look, every time she walked by,
don't let them smell good too.
Look, my soul would leave my body every time she walked by.
So you gotta sit them like this. Look, hold on, give me a second.
Look, we're at a high school dance.
You gotta walk like this. Let me just.
Oh fuck!
Just walk like that real quick.
I'm still a virgin at the time.
Okay.
I'm at this high school dance. I'm over there chilling with the guys, whatever. All of a sudden, she comes up to me. She's like, "Rick, you want to dance?" The Heather girl, because she knew I had a crush on. Like everyone always teased me about. I said, "No, I'm cool. Like, I got you next time." She's like, "Okay." She's like, "When my song comes on, you're mine." I was like, "Damn. All right, cool." So I try to find every reason to leave. Like I was trying to get back to my mom, say, "Hey, mom, you got to come get me." And so look, all of a sudden, this song. To this day, I remember the song. It was "Rocking That Thing" by The Dream.
Oh, she wanted to make sure you rock that thing.
And tell me, she runs over, grabs my arm in front of the whole fucking school. The whole school.
Okay,
is
so
watching.
for one, you lame because she just had to do that in front of everybody. But go continue.
Yeah, probably. Man, fuck you, actually, bitch. Fuck you.
Did she embarrass you or something?
Gets better. I don't think I've ever told anyone this because I was so fucking embarrassed by what happened. I was like, fuck. But then I was like, but then again, I was also in the back of my head. That was fucking awesome. Like, I was on both ways. So she grabs me, pulls me over the middle of the floor, starts dancing on me. Everyone's cheering, jumping, like, hey, yeah, Rick, get it. I nutted in my pants. Oh, fuck.
Don't tell me somebody noticed.
No, nobody noticed. No, nobody. They going to that. They gonna know now.
You nutted in your pants,
While
bro?
she was grinding on me.
Bro.
I was a virgin, and I started feeling some sensation. I was like, hey, bitch, you gotta chill out. Next thing I just shot one down the leg.
Fam, as much as I want to judge you, I can't because
it was one of those girls you're like, fuck.
Back then, bro, it didn't take nothing for me to just drop like.
Drop.
Fam, at the time, I didn't even know what blue balls or pre-cum. I never knew that shit.
No.
So I have a little drip and just be so hard.
I thought something was wrong with my body. I thought I was leaking. I was like, is something wrong?
Fam, being a teenager is fucked up, bro.
Yeah. Especially
when them hormones kick in. I feel like people don't brief enough about, like, you don't get a detailed brief of what's to come. Pause. That sounded crazy, right? What's about to come? because fam, my teenage years was so horny. This stuff I still can't even tell you. It's too bad. It's too bad. Dude, way worse than everything.
Right now, I just told you that I was jacking on vegetable oil.
I just told you, like, I was nutting in my pants, and I didn't even know where to put the hole.
And I was sitting there jacking up with crazy fried chicken in.
There's still shit that's way worse than that. That's beyond worse than that. But I'm telling you right now, they need to start briefing motherfuckers, because like my son, when he gets older, I'm gonna say, hey, listen up. Yeah. When you get back, when you start getting a little, hey, listen to me, boy. You gonna start going crazy. I'm gonna make sure we get you set up, nigga, or something. Maybe not like set up, but I'm at least, at the very least, like teach him how to talk to women or something, so he can do it the right way. Because the shit I did was like, fam, I don't.
Did you just not have someone to teach you?
Well, because my mom, she was a single mom.
Gotcha.
So I didn't have that male perspective. So that's why I was just hiding around. I was humping the corners of the tables and shit. Because going the up and down motion was crazy. I'm like, what is this motion?
Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I did some fucked up shit. Like when my mom, like when I had no one at the house, that was like Christmas to me. Because I knew it was about to go down.
Now I'm gonna tell you right now, I was the same way.
I used to get on my mom's computer.
And that was a different kind of Christmas.
What?
See, the thing is I'm a little bit older than you. When my mom was going, nigga, we didn't have no internet.
I mean, I did too, but internet was slow because of what I was looking up.
Oh.
So I was fucking my mom's computer up left and right. So I remember sometimes, like, I was watching like some of the videos, like some guys would be doing doggy style, like on some girls with their leg up in the air. So I'd be on a computer stand with my leg up in the air, butt ass naked, humping my hand, like trying to practice motions of what they were doing. I was a fucked up kid.
But that's what I'm saying though. We didn't have phones, we didn't have cell phones, and we didn't have internet. So
it's easy now.
Well, I'm saying back then, it was all imagination for me. It was never. I couldn't watch a flick. So my only thing is my imagination. My imagination was that chick I saw on the bus the day early that day, and I couldn't get that thought out of my head. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna destroy this chick. Like, and she was like 2 or 3 grades older than me. I think she was like a junior. Now here's what's crazy. This is crazy. I met that chick, that same chick I had a crazy crush on. Met her. I didn't come back and fuck her, but I met her when I came back from Germany. Met her and we dated. We got on a couple of dates, and she was over the moon wanting me to fuck, and I didn't even want to touch her. Ain't that crazy?
See, I kind of feel that because I bumped into Heather a few times at the bars in Westfield.
Ain't that wild?
And I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's like she doesn't catch my attention.
Like she don't even know that she had my younger self wrapped up, and I was nutting on her every day in my dreams. Like in my drawers, it was all for her.
Well, I had her in my computer, my phone screen, my camera, my computer screen, all that.
I'm gonna say right now, if we had cell phone, cause I think cell phones was out, but it wasn't. It was a Nokia.
If we had cell phones like we do now, back when we was 13, I would have been a dad by 14. 100%.
I wouldn't be a dad,
I would have been,
but I'd have been fucking.
I believe it.
100%.
I'd have been smashing though for sure.
Oh, I would have took Heather down. Yeah, I said it. I would have took her down.
What's wild is Heather's the
what?
Heather's the one that I said that I couldn't find it. Her name is Heather.
Oh shit! So maybe
don't y'all better not go see somebody. People who know
if
me.
Your crush is named Heather. Leave it.
No. People who know me in real life, they gonna be like, wait, they gonna be like, you talking about Heather? So I shouldn't even said that shit.
People in this video probably gonna be like, oh, what the hell?
No. There's people that know me who gonna watch this and gonna say, nigga, I know exactly what Heather you talking about.
Oh fuck.
That's why I was like, fuck, I should have said this too late though.
Yeah,
I don't want to make her go.
You done made some content now.
I don't want to make her go viral for it though, and then she's like embarrassed about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? Because she probably got different lives. She probably got kids and shit.
If my Heather came up to me like at the bar after she sees this and she's like, hey, I kind of see what you said. I was like, damn, like I didn't know I did all that. And she tries to like apologize and be like, hey, get the fuck away from me.
I'm gonna be real with you though. I've always had this thing where if they create a time machine.
Well, I'm going back and taking her down.
I want to go back and I want to clear up that issue. I want to bang, but see, I want to use my young body and then I want to be in my mind and I want to destroy that shit, just so that part never happens.
Are you talking about like with the same mindset you got right now?
No, I want. So if you do a time machine, I can't go back looking the way I look right now.
No. What I'm talking about, but is your mindset the same? Like maturity and all that shit.
No.
Like you know what's going on.
Whatever's going on right now in my mind right now. I can plug. I'm saying from a time machine, I can plug my mind or my conscience into that, and so I'm seeing it from that my perspective as I am right now, and I'm doing all my moves I've learned over the years, all that shit. I'm doing it to her right then, and then I go back. So now it's she goes, oh, this nigga just destroyed my shit.
And that's the thing. I hope they never find a way to do that because, like, say if you do that, like, say I go back and go.
But they should be able to. You know why? Because they can now upload consciousness to AI, computer stuff like that. They have a thing right now where they can save. If you die, they can save your brain, the data of your. Oh, you don't know this, do you?
Kind of. So I've seen a little bit.
They can save your brain and upload it and save it into whatever, and then save it for the future. Which means if we got cyborgs and shit, you can basically come back alive.
The reason why I wouldn't time travel is just because of the fact, like, say if I go back and take her down. Okay. Like what if you go take her down, then you fall
and now y'all married,
and then all of a sudden, like, what you come back now, then your whole life's different.
Now that part is.
That's
true.
why I wouldn't do it.
I did think about that. No.
You go back in time.
No. Hey, that's for real. Because if you hit the moves, now, like all them crazy angles and moves, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker be like, he ain't going nowhere. And now you go back, you like, who the fuck is this? Whose house is this? You in a whole different reality.
And she's in bed laying next to you, like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, that could be that. That could be a whole different. Yeah, you know what? But still,
can't do it. But if you see the video. I apologize for putting you out like that.
Man,
but if you want to talk to me,
I'm not going to front.
Leave me fucking alone.
I think from, to be honest, it is just now cooled down, and only because I'm overweight. Mm-hmm. When I lose, I don't want this to get into a sexuality joint, but when I lose weight and I'm back in shape, it's bad. It's a problem. Yeah. It's like a problem. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't know I was an nympho.
Oh, I'm in my prime.
No, but see, that's what I'm saying though.
She's funny as fuck.
What I'm saying is, I didn't know I was a nympho until later when I started getting fat when I got the military. So I lost my drive. When you gain weight and you don't feel sexy, all that shit, right? When you get back to your sexy vibes, when you start losing weight and you get your stamina back. Mm-hmm. People stay normal or they revert back fam, I was wanting to do it 15 times a day again. Like,
see, not me.
I'm talking about in the bathroom, outside on the side of the car, and at night outside of the club. Just let me get some, like all day. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like now, when I lose weight, fam, that's what every time I get close to the weight, I just like, I'm chilling. Cause for me, I feel like I'm gonna end up cheating. Like I'm gonna end up being like, oh, she fun. I'm gonna fuck this shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm literally scared. As soon as I lose weight, my girl gonna be like, yeah, you cheating with somebody.
See, me personally, I like the way I am now. Like, of course, I want to lose weight, I do, but my confidence got better once I started going viral on TikTok. I ain't gonna lie to you, then all the girls were messaging.
See, no, but that's
saying,
two different things,
Rick,
though.
you look good the way y'all. I was like, okay, fuck.
Fam, people tell me they love my dad bod, right? That's two different things I'm talking about. I'm talking about stamina and your body reacting.
See, my stamina got better the bigger I got.
That's weird, cause
I swear,
cause your arteries and stuff like that get clogged the more weight you gain. So that's not, you know what I'm saying. So what you're saying is it would be 10 times better if you lose weight now. What you're saying?
It's even for a marathon.
Cause I'm telling you right now, when I lose my shit, it's scary. Like I'm talking about, like I could do it. Not even 3 minutes later, hey. We'll be ready. What we doing?
But I just started going to the gym like 3 weeks ago. I'm down 10 pounds, so my weight's going down.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but I'm saying when you get to your prime weight. So
we'll find out. I guess
whenever I get to my prime weight, and like right now I'm probably like 75 pounds higher than what I should be. Whenever I get low to where it's like super duper close, it's like so what happens is, and I did some research about it too. Basically, your blood vessels and your circulation are at max, right? And what helps with when you get the hard on and stuff like that, it's circulation. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the libido, all that stuff is super healthy. So if you're eating the right stuff and you're working out and you're got a stamina going, if your stuff is like a normal functioning libido, your shit would be just like you were when you was a teenager.
Yeah.
Remember, I told you when I was a teenager, I was humping corners all day. Like I would do it and let it go and go right back in there and like, man, let me get some more of that corner. That corner is crazy fire today. But fam, I didn't know anything about doing that other shit. Look, I don't want to make this all about that, because that gets kind of wild.
Oh fuck.
But like I said, fam, that was some embarrassing shit, but it made me think like, damn, nigga, I feel like I was the horniest I've ever been, like when I was young and just confused. But you know what? I feel like we need to. Would you about to say something?
I said we definitely got some viral clips out of that though.
I don't even want to share half of that shit, to be honest with you. That's some wild shit that just happened. Wild shit that just happened.
He says that, but then the vegetable oil thing gonna be right up on there.
The what?
The vegetable oil joint is gonna be right up on
that vegetable oil's going out there.
Or me nutting my
vegetable oil's gonna go crazy.
Or me nutting my pants in the school dance. You go like that.
One of those is going crazy, for real.